This is an area wrapped in rivers, and I believe that people play Minecraft in survival mode. However, due to academic or career reasons, and today I'm going to do it on video, on this island with everyone. So you can leave your thoughts. I'll do them one by one. Allow me to name our town. Yuanmeng Town. Come to the island. We're going to build our mayor's center. The dream is big. Ready to knock some stones into the Stone Age. Upgrade to stone manuscript. Synthesize to users first. There is enough room for growth. By the way, I also collect log building materials. Okay. Next, take all our food. I found a small canyon not far from my home. I feel like I can go down and dig a little bit first. Okay, let's go further down. The first piece of iron in this series is hard. Hey, the blue glow should be a diamond. Is there only one, okay? Finally came up. Regardless of the classification, now for our mayor's hut. Collected materials. The best solution is a gravel machine. The detector needs quartz again. A bucket. A total of 14 black keys were dug up. The gates of hell open. Double 11 is built here. Turn it on for the first time to see if it works normally. Otherwise, you will be killed by the opportunity if you are not careful. With stone. Played a few bamboo for a small summer vacation. The rainforest is a wonderful place, and a bean and a watermelon to eat. Take it all away a little bit. Why don't you go home? The mayor's center. The materials have been collected almost. Let's lay out the framework first. It looks like this. Let's change the interior next. with the mayor's hut. But the boiler room needs a certain amount of iron for the funnel. It just got dark. Okay, the zombie is finally on the bus. Hateful evil white zombie. Is the generated location correct? Soak slowly. The boiler room also needs mucus balls and deep plate salt. Let's try our luck and see if we can find it. We also found a black forest here. Go and chop a little bit. I cut down about a few boxes. I don't know if it's the year of the monkey and the month of the horse. It didn't happen. Let's go. Dig another mine road opposite. That's all the minerals on the body. As for the deep slate, I also dug a dozen sets. Clear a piece of terrain for the pot building. Get some rough stones on double 11. It seems to be fine. Finally, I want to build a city wall. And build for city gates. Next is the connection of the city wall. Here we go. This is the gate we built in the last phase. There is currently no way to cross the river, and trade is extremely unfavorable. I plan to serve our city gate. So once you have an idea, let's go get the materials. According to the mountain rock, it is also the panacea of stone. Synthesize the dug dark rock. Is that so? Our bridge doesn't look too monotonous. Turn it upside down and find a total of these kinds of stones. Type out the rough first. Grind the details a little more. After completion, the overall appearance is okay. With the bridge after the proposal of the villagers' assembly. Let's clean up the area a little bit. This is the endless sea. But they are not the same. So before I plow the land, I'm going to get through this. Like this, dig him through first and then lay the stones. Build a bridge here to connect the two plots of land. Here we're also going to circle it with a rock. Let's start for the growth of the town. We are hard from breaking. Clear a construction site on the top of the field. Left and easy. Time goes slow. He's a simple song. Won't stop the rain from coming down. Will your heart wave from the seeds? I want to make a field path out of mud. Is this a mangrove root? Prevent future use. Of course, our main thing is to dig the mud. It's packed with these. The deer has it. Plant the wheat seeds while the sun is shining. You're gonna turn and stay around. Stop the earth from shaking. It's just as simple. You can sing along if you want it. Wheat field. Let's build it right here. Why is it not Kalipa here? Damn, the back door of my house was blown up. Okay. Let's do the interior first. Look. It just so happens that there is an important plan that has not been implemented. Why don't you meet me here? Well, the plan works. As for how much, I can only say look at the cut. Cut a little bit. If it's not enough, take the sapling and use it now and cut it now. It's almost enough to ship it 2 or 3 times. All shipped. Clean up this bath. Here we go. Love you. And the lanterns hanging under the trees are not just lanterns. It's all written down. Blessings are hung under this tree. Cooperate with me. Look at our farmland from this direction. But in our small town, it just so happens that farmland is available behind our barn. It is very suitable for raising animals. Next to the barn will also be convenient now that there is a plan. Get some grass squares to lay the foundation for the pasture. It still seems a little small. Wrap it a little bit. The main material of the building is still Yunshan wood, right? Then I think about how to build the ranch gate. Well, let's lay out the frame first. The foundation is about the same size. The pasture walls are laid directly in oak. It's more minimalistic. Black mouth decoration is probably like this. I need some projects. Why don't you cut it a little bit? It seems that I accidentally cut it a bit too much. And then on the other side. Well, the overall exterior is built. And the decoration of the stocking place. The construction of the ranch has come to an end for the time being. Let's introduce it slowly. Here I grow a lot of bamboo. Equal knowledge. Put a few boxes here. And the reason I'm doing this. This project is called the Dream Lake Project. First, we dig out the riverbed. Next, I want to find a desert. Dig some sand and spread it under the riverbed. I came out to find the desert and found the evil tube. This flower on a cactus. I didn't seem to have any impression of him before. The forks are full too, go back. The next project of this pot. And maybe some other ideas. Of course, it's not just a lake. Around this lake, and hanging under the cherry blossom tree, Last time we built the ranch, instantly added a few lives to our town. But I take into account that there are places where animals live. They didn't even have a place to live. So, this place seems pretty good. But it's full of potholes. You need to level it first. Get some grass cubes. And for the main body of the building, I decided to use Cloudwood Library to see if there is any left. Seems empty. Why don't you cut one or two? Synthesize a diamond axe and go. This time I swear I won't cut much. There are also some beautification arrangements. But this is just wood. I expect calcite for the walls. There is no stock either. Find a few crystal holes. Got it dug into the crystal cave. I don't think it's too high. Take your time. Finally came up. These should be enough. Dig up some tovas and cacti. Because I didn't touch the ground. Just dig the backpack full. Otherwise, I can't ship it back if I dig too much. That's enough! Hey, camel! But it seems to be the first time I have seen it. Take him home next time. I've almost collected enough materials. The foundation is finished. Just grind the details a little more. I wonder if everyone is satisfied with this hotel. The second floor is the room. There are small single rooms on both sides. There is also a floor-to-ceiling window at the end of the corridor. Now that you have a place to live. Of course, for convenience. Also next to the city. But before that, and gather some other materials. Collected these in total. I also simply leveled the terrain. I think I forgot to put a torch in the basement. Sure enough, there seemed to be a lot. Hey, don't fry it! Coolie is afraid of being shot to death by Xiao Bai. Today's knowledge coolies are afraid of being shot to death by Xiao Bai. Not to mention that it is quite comfortable to sit here. Next, I want to change the road here. It's a little bit more urban. Dig up the soil layer first like this. Come to the opposite side of our South Gate Bridge. There's not even a road at the end of the bridge. Can be implemented here. I need to clear a clearing first. These boxes should be almost enough for storage. The restaurant is still looking forward to your trip. Same. I am on every poet and street lamp. And this road might as well be called the Dream Road. Look this way. No! Even the stone brusher is broken, so the first thing in this issue is to build a brand new Hell Gate. Let's clean up all the squares here first. I'm not going to fix the stone brusher here either. Take some stones from the box. Almost right here. Give him a few more. Well, 3 should be about the same. Here's a staircase made of stone bricks. Then we will slowly grind down the details. And here we switch the tiles into some other tiles. Get some slate. There are only 16 grams left in the obsidian warehouse. Let's take the bucket and dig a few under it. Let me see. 55 is enough to go up. First, set up the frame of the Hell Gate. Mistake. A little bit laggy. Okay, the Hell Gate is lit normally. This meadow next to our restaurant and hotel. The villagers are all very supportive of building a fountain here. Let's do it! Fountain landing. Looking over the wheat field. Open the map, it's empty, there's nothing. And build a lighthouse to lead everyone home. And some grass squares laid on top. It's almost here. Then spread it with grass squares and burn it on the top. Radiation is probably such an effect. Looking into the distance from our lighthouse, there is an island ahead. But these trees seem to be too dense. Let's thin it out a little bit. Next, let's get all the sand here. This way the island doesn't appear too disrupted. Plant a circle of cherry trees around the island. Next is the overall island beautification arrangement. Build a gazebo in the very center of the island. I love you, won't you? Now that the goal has been set, we probably need this much cherry blossom wood. It seems that there is no cherry blossom wood left. Go out and cut a little. Try not to get too close to home. The scenery here is really nice. Duen Gan Kenny. But I'm sorry. But don't worry, I'll show you mercy. There don't seem to be any trees here anymore. Definitely not enough. You and I are like blue. At a glance. But how do I get all this wood back? I didn't touch the ground either. A total of more than 20 boats were placed, no matter what the cubate is. Of course, this world luck is not very realistic. Through the upper layers of hell bedrock. Okay, the gate of hell is successfully lit. That's about it. Take out the endgame pearl and throw it up. Okay, it's coming up. Connect to storage world. Location is okay. Tie it with acid rope. Towing so many ships in one go can only be slow. One or two boats will always fall. All the blocks. Basically, every box is full. I remember the bamboo forest in hell. Go to hell and look for it. Wish the dust. Everything is ready. Add a touch of color. Strength is waiting for you. No, I didn't think of it. I stand in front of the door. But take a closer look. So I saw night from day to day, until they light up. Our small warehouse in the mayor's center is full. I'm going to just build another warehouse. And there's an open space across from the hotel. But the ground here is not yet leveled. Then lay the stone. Before starting construction, for example, Yunshan wood is the most scarce. On the opposite side of the road is an island covered with clouds, mountains, and trees. Because this island is relatively small, but it should be enough. Still the same. The warehouse code is mainly practical. That's about it for the framework. Next is a little bit of decoration. Make more boxes. Guaranteed maximum storage space. Like this, the boxes are next to each other. Maximize space utilization. The warehouse is like this first, but fix it later. There is a small hill ahead. It feels like it would be nice to implement it here. Level this hill. Make sure the foundation of the church is on the same floor. Alien is almost there. As the main material of the church, It doesn't take much. Church words. You must first make a rough estimate. To be honest, I am a master of landing water. The door of the church, I'm going to make the door with fire. That's pretty much it. My eyes towards each other. I'm so lucky. But how do you look like? Back to business. But there is only this little bit at home. I can only bravely go to hell to step on some. It is best to go to the lower realm wilderness group to collect quartz. At least a little more than other groups. Lava everywhere and evil oil droplets. I don't know how long it took to run. Just use it and dig a little bit. There is a mountain on the right at the exit of the north gate. But as the saying goes, if you want to get rich, build roads. It opens a cave to the bottom of the mountain. This is what it looks like when it's cleaned up before the hole. Not too wide. This replaces all the stones on the ground with grass squares. Make it as natural as possible. Exit here because it's a ramp. Lay on some moss. The cave appears thicker. Put up a few more quartz pillars. It's not bad. It feels like a lost garden. Next, decorate the walls and roof. Take a look at the tunnel as a whole. There is a door in the middle. The sun will shine through the river at noon. Further inside, go through it to the bottom of the mountain. Let's fix it a little bit. Pull out the quartz columns and decorate the walls. That's pretty much it. And take some pale oak and make some fences. Detail it. I built a built-in fish tank here, but it's empty inside now. Go to the warm sea and catch some tropical fish. Also need a few buckets to catch fish. It's about this direction. Caught the first tropical fish. I brought a backpack of buckets and I was scratching. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Catch. Grab. Okay, these should be about the same. Go home and release the fish. And this is pretty much the end result. There is a hole in the middle of this mountain. Give him the feeling of a water curtain hole. I gave him a little embellishment. Go through here. I'm going to give this forest a little comb. After cutting down the trees behind the mountain, it looks very empty. Switch colors back and forth like this and keep going. There's a puddle down there. I am a master of heartbeat water cube and never make mistakes. This rainbow is really a rainbow, not bad. I want to build a way up the mountain. That's sort of the route up the mountain. But it can be seen. I'm going to build some columns. Walk up the steps. And some leaves to shade the sun. Bring some sand to our pot building. As for why you need so much glass, the proposed greenhouse. This place seems like a nice place. About the same size, that's it. Throw another way in the direction of the greenhouse here. Almost the final effect is like this. Why don't you plant a flower or two to enrich it? Love so I. So. Traveled around Log Town. The internal development of the town is still in the pioneering stage. I'm going to give the town a boost. Before that, I need a large number of Yunshan tombs. There is no way. It seems that I can only bear to cut down 1 or 2 trees. There happens to be a cloud mountain forest. We are real. The forest has become flat. Now we have lumber. That's right in front of you. Why don't you just build a tower there? To keep our town safe outside the city. Materials. Also need to dig some Anshan rock. It looks good in one place. Make room for the sentry tower. Now I got to him. Inside I go. Make a road here leading to the sentry tower. And that's kind of the end result. Getting around in small towns has always been a problem. Let's build a simple old horse. The main material is still spruce wood. Determine the size of the old base of the horse. Let's raise it up. Our horse's old frame. So here's a little detail. Build another tower on the side. Let's put some sinks in the interior of the stable. I'll take a look. Put it in front of this wall on the right. And some hay blocks are also randomly placed here. This horse is going to be like this for now. So how can there be no horses? Hey, it seems that the horse group has finally been found ahead. Okay, just feed him a few apples first. Probably not. Well, sure enough, it was thrown off. Achieve an everlasting partner. After a long journey, I'm finally back. You put it on the horse to eat grass. Since there are horses, the greenhouse that has been urging cannot be left behind. Then this can only remove the fountain. Okay, it's almost cleaned up. And that's pretty much the end result of the greenhouse. By the way, set up a flower stand next to the greenhouse. Okay, that's about it. I took some colored wool. And I cleaned up this site. You start with an upside-down staircase to move bricks down the street. Attach the fence with a torch door. After. Okay, the final effect is almost like this. Let's make it a bazaar. After building the knights, I found that the town is still to leaking. I'm going to give the town a complete renovation. It looks like it's coming to an end. To complete this journey, entering the end requires the Eye of Endgame. Take these coins. There is a bamboo forest ahead. Give you arm's length transaction. I hope you don't give me some junk. Boss, I know too. Not much better than the villagers. Go out and find some more. Hey, there it is. It's almost enough to collect 15. Okay, that's enough. Let's go to the next street to ask Collect a few love sticks. It was swiped out as soon as it arrived. It didn't hurt when my lover hit me. Achieve achievement and dance with fire. Hey, it's time for the fireproof potion. But I found that the rods had been rooted. Synthesize some Envision eyes. The direction of Lazzy is over there at our east gate, okay? Set out to crusade against Moyalong. Hey, the partition wall has eyes. First burn a cage and peel off the insects. But I found this Modaemon. But luckily I expected it. Just enough for 12. Put endgame night in turn. The final portal opens and sets off. As stuck. Fortunately, the resurrection point has been set. Wrong, no more PV1 masters. Fortunately, it's still there. The final blow achieves the goal of liberation. The first time you defeat Endgame Dragon, the surprise value given is very high. 10 times. Take away the thick ammunition. Okay, got it. Next, go to Modai Outer Find a Island. Wing knock. I don't know how long I ran. In fact, in addition to collecting warped wings, might come in handy. God Pants Protection for durability, 3 experience repair. Hurry up and replace these torn pants on me. Of course, Pig's feet can also be warped wings. Okay, let's go home. Now everything is ready. I'm going to cut a few Cherry Blossom Forest Group plays. This time it will be much more convenient to have upturned wings and a traction box. Oh, we aloe. It's almost enough to cut a few group scenes. Next, I need to go to the desert. The material is almost enough. The middle of the lake seems to empty. And write down everyone's wishes.